Hello to my warrior frogs. This is going to be a real quick review of the Unihertz Jelly Star. I've been using this device for a little over a week, and it's going to be my main device until the Clicks communicator arrives. So this is going to be sort of this real life user review. I'm not going to go and get into super technical stuff because I'm not very well informed on that, but just how my life has been and the feedback I've received from people in my life in general. Um, so I've had a flip phone before this, which I highly recommend because that really helped me detach from my devices. This little guy, I love, but I am no longer as attached to the phone as I used to be. So I can leave it behind. I don't even have it in my bedroom. Like, as long as I have it in my bag or something and it's alive, like, I don't really mind it. So in that way, I'm no longer addicted to the apps and all that other stuff. So I'm very happy. Flip phone really helped me with that. It like cured my anxiety. I no longer feel the need to respond to text messages immediately. Like, it was the best thing. So less about that now and more about the Unihertz Jelly Star. I was looking for something fun. I was looking for something different, and I was looking for something that wasn't super duper expensive. I think this is about $200, and it runs on Android. I'm comfortable with Android or iOS. I don't really mind. Like, I'm not gonna, completely go crazy if I have to let go of either systems. You can use this just like you would use a regular Android. It's just a tiny little phone, which is what I like about it. And the small screen makes it very difficult for you to like consume any sort of media. And now it just functions as a phone, texting, calling, and GPS. Have Spotify on here, but I'm not really using it much. It does have uh, a thing for your headphones, like the old school ones. So that's actually really nice. And I love that it has the fingerprint sensor in the back. It's my favorite part. I love the OG Google Pixel, like the first version of it, and it had the fingerprint in the back, and I just like it because my little fingers. I don't know. I got the black one. They have a blue, a red. I really like the green, which was a limited edition color, but I obviously couldn't get that. And I love that this little LED like lights up when you get a text message or a phone call, and you can kind of like you know use that feature if you want to. I what I did was I had an activated SIM from Track Phone, and I just put it in here, and it worked for me. So another tip is that if you go to a carrier or a place where they're like, well, the IMEI is not working, we can't activate it, you can just use the IMEI that works for them, and usually like the reps will help you. And then once it's activated, you can just insert the SIM in. It came with the clear cover and a screen protector on it already, but I use it without the case because I feel like the case just takes away from the actual phone, and it's a very very sturdy lovely device. I absolutely adore it. I get a lot of like conversation started. So one thing I wanted to point out is that so many colleagues and friends said that this would be a perfect device for their kids. And I don't have children, so I wouldn't know, but I feel like this is something small where you can still stay connected, and the screen is much smaller. So again, using social media and stuff, it's kind of like not as fun. So that would be really helpful. And also the cost, like, I think we long gone are the days when devices used to be like, a couple $100. Now you're spending like close to $1,000. So for a kid, I don't think they need something that expensive. And this is like $200, I think, is a great way. And you have fun colors. It's like transparent. So it's a cool looking. People absolutely love this phone, and they're always like, oh, can I see it? Like, nobody has heard about it because it's like not so mainstream, of course. And I think one of the reasons why smaller devices kind of have a hard time taking off is because it is kind of a pain to switch your device or your carriers and whatnot. So people usually don't do it. Or a lot of families are like strictly Apple families and they have like iPads and Macs and everything and watches and everything just connected to the iOS that, moving on to like an Android seems like, a little bit counterproductive to them. And I don't know. I feel like we need to bring back fun small um, devices like this, especially because now the kids are getting their devices at a younger and younger age. And, you know, like I said, I don't have kids, but if I had a child, I would be like, yes, use this. And I would get them a nice, fun color. And I think it's an amazing product. I haven't had any issues with like um, phone calls. Like I can hear fine. I'm always on the speaker mostly. Texting, I don't mind. I actually text with my fingers most of the time, but you can use voice to text. I have itty bitty fingers, so I have no problem with it. And plus, I stopped texting so much because I got used to just calling while I had my flip phone. So now I'm just like texting on need to know basis or like, some details if I'm meeting up somewhere with friends and stuff like that. So like very little. Another thing that I like about this is because it's a smartphone, um, you can still do all the group text and all take advantage of all the other stuff to like stay in communication, and your family won't like kind of have a panic attack because they think they can't access you because you have a flip phone, which my family was really worried about me. But this I like this, even if my nephew just kind of like chucks it around, I'm not gonna worry so much. Again, it's very sturdy. I love the feel of it in my hand. It's nice and tiny. And the case itself, like it has this little loop thing where you can put a wristlet or a lanyard or something through it. Um, I don't need it, but I love that that option is available. And I basically just it fits everywhere. It's amazing. And you can set up your Google Wallet, anything that you would do on a regular smartphone, you can do on this phone. And I am so happy I found it. I am so happy I found it. And, I think I also don't like the fact that the larger companies have you thinking that the only option available is like this $1,000 devices that you'll be paying off for the next two to 3 years, just like a car payment. Nobody wants a payment. Okay. I am tired of subscriptions. I'm tired of payments. So this is perfect. Like I'm going to have this as my main device, like I said, until the Clicks communicator arrives, which will be later in the year. So it'll be many more months, and I'll let you know if I have any issues with it, but I doubt it. And I don't use it, to listen to music because I'm just in and out of office a lot, and when I'm home, I'm too busy. Uh, but you can, and I think it'd be really cool because it's almost like you're carrying around a small MP3 player. Like it's so petite. Like I love it. And yeah, I don't want to keep on going on and on. Like I said, no issues. It does take nice pictures too. Um, and I took a few pictures at a bar. I was at a friend's birthday party, and it was nice. Like I don't need perfect like high def pictures all the time. I think that's just crazy. Like not every event is like super special. Like pictures are pictures. Like how many times are you gonna look at some of the stuff on a daily basis? Anyways, so yeah, this is my quick little review. Was it quick? I don't know. I just rambled on of the Unihertz Jelly Star. Highly recommend. And I don't really see many female creators sort of talking about this device, so I'm excited. I wish they made like a purple one. That would be dope. I would actually buy that one because the green one was nice too. I do like colors, but I just didn't like the blue or the red that they had. Actually, they were out of stock of the reds. They only had the blue and the black available. So I just went with black because it matches all my stuff. But yeah, let me know what you think about this, and I will see you again next time. Thank you very much for being here. Goodbye for now.